These days, people tend not to focus or tend to focus too much or way too much on their accomplishments, their accumulation, material accumulation, and money. They kind of have put relationships on the back burner. When I say relationships, I speak of relationships with family, romantic partner, and friendships. It's like too many people have become over materialistic and also narcissistic. They neglect friendships, they neglect family relations, they neglect partners. It's almost like they're becoming inhumane. It's like everything's about what do you do. The first topic when you meet someone, it seems to be like, what do you do? It's like you're defined by your accomplishments. Don't get me wrong, accomplishments are good, but not at the expense of connection with other human beings. It's like a lot of parents, they provide for their kids, but there's a lack of emotional connection. There's a lack of emotional connection between romantic partners in a lot of marriages. There's a lack of the connection between a lot of brothers and sisters. I'm speaking especially in like a North American context. Families don't spend as much time. I remember visiting in, I think it was France. I just noticed like, the whole world's getting more materialistic, but like in some places more than others. Some countries you go, people tend to focus on just quality time with family, just sitting down to dinner and talking. And I noticed in North America, it's not a priority anymore at all. It's more about making money, so you can enjoy pleasures, temporary pleasures, because after you've bought or spent money on what you've spent. Okay, you're satisfied, you've eaten. Another thirst for something else comes up, and you're never really satisfied. And I think that the focus on this does damage to one's humanity. I think that for emotional and spiritual health and psychological health, you need connections to people. I think that people should prioritize spending time with friends and just talking. Funny enough, I guess I'm in a way, it's ironic and I'm kind of a hypocrite because lately I haven't spent as much time with my friends, and they've been calling me actually, hey, let's go, just talk, sit down and talk out, at a pub or something, and I haven't done it. It's been over 2 months. They just want to sit down and chat. It's nothing, extensive. We don't have to go jog or anything, but you just sit down and talk, and that's how you improve your connection with people. And I actually am going to go. We have something planned soon just to go chat. I would say apply this logic as well to your relationship with your kids and your romantic partner. Just carve out quality time to talk to people, even if it's more than just family. Even if you have friends, you have a wife, or you have kids, with your parents, carve out time to spend with people and talk. And when I say carve out time, it's not so much going on trips together and doing these things. Those fall in line of spending money for pleasures. Again, just talk, sit in the living room and talk about things. You can talk as deep or keep it light or as however. This is how you build a deeper connection with people. Even if you go walk on a trail together, or sometimes you can strengthen the bonds when you, go on trips or you do things together. But as long as you can have good quality conversation, a good quality connection, whether it be with your mom, son, daughter, father, husband, wife, aunt or uncle, your sibling, just talk. Those of you who live far away from your family, call them and talk. Talk to your mom for hours. Talk to your brother for hours. Talk to your sister. You have to prioritize relationships, I think, just for your better overall sanity, humanity, and health. Because this focusing on money, hustle, working all these hours a week, you get home for what? Where are you rushing to? Where are we rushing to? You're spending so much time trying to accumulate material things to the detriment of your connection. Right? Again, if the world blew up and all this stuff was worth nothing, you still need that connection. You'll still need people. You'll still need that relationship. I think this should be priority, because there are a lot of depressed people. There are a lot of people that are angry and they have no one to connect with. And a lot of people are suffering from loneliness. Part of this is our own fault as individuals, because we've fallen for the accomplishment trap, the money trap. Always trying to get more. For what? Again, I say for what? I have never known anybody that died that said, I wish I would have made more money. You can't take these things with you. There have been a lot of people that have died that have regretted building a stronger relationship with their family, with their kids, with their brother, with their sister. And I know some people live far, and sometimes you don't always see people, but try, when you talk to them, establish a strong emotional bond. Strong emotional bonds go a long way, even if you're a long distance. The fact that if you talk to your brother or your mother often on the phone, or even your kids, and you kind of sense the type of careness over a long distance, that also goes a long way. Try to increase and hang on to those emotional bonds, or try to grow those. This is like watering plants. You got to keep adding food. You add time. You improve on relationships by adding time. Time is important. They say time is money. So I think we should focus on less on buying things and accomplishments and showing off and clout, and try to build connections with just people, even your neighbors. Talk to I'm going to be fair. I'm going to try to be balanced here. There are people that I know you just can't deal with. There are family members I know that you just can't connect with. I know this. I'm not saying everybody. It's not going to work with everyone, but with the few that you can, if you have one or two people that you can connect with, have a strong connection with, work on that, grow that. Because I know there are people you just can't deal with, you can't get along with, you don't want to be bothered with. You'd be happy if you never saw them again. Trust me, I know. I've been there. I'm actually there now. There are people that I'd be happy if I never saw them again. But that's not my focus. My focus is on people that you are comfortable talking with, being around, and growing your connection. You're doing a detriment to yourself if you don't grow this connection or grow your connections. You also hurting maybe other people, because there's something you can gain from the connection that you can give to someone else. Let's try to see how we can pour our lives into other people. Pour your life into your friends, your neighbors, your relatives. Again, this is within reason. I know that some people are just insufferable. To be honest, too many people are insufferable these days. And nobody wants to sacrifice. When I say sacrifice, what I mean, just bite your tongue or take a look at it from the other person's side. Right? Don't be quick to always argue. Some of us are so quick to argue and win. And what do you win? Isolating yourself? Pushing yourself into more loneliness? This is a bad cycle. The focus should now being on more selfless. I know a lot of us have pride and we think that this means nothing. But in the sense, you affect the other person. You kind of make the person develop a more respect for you. more of a like or love for you. Maybe it not be strong, but they just kind of develop a more fondness for you the more you try to be more understanding and not try to always go for conflict. Go for connection, not conflict. Whenever you get angry, think connection, not conflict. Okay? Let's try to focus on this and maybe turn things around where we live. I just want to appreciate you for listening and thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. Feel free to send me an email. Thank you very much.